In 2014, Ukraine's pro-Russian leader was overthrown after large-scale protests against the government's decision to abandon plans to sign an association agreement with the EU. Crimea then became part of Russia following a local referendum in March, while Russia-backed separatists moved against the Ukrainian state in the east. In response, the US and the EU have imposed rounds of sanctions against Russia since then. Throughout March and April that year, pro-Russian unrest spread in Ukraine, with groups proclaiming People's Republics in the parts of Donetsk and Luhansk regions on the Russian border. In response, Ukraine initiated multiple international court litigations against Russia, as well as suspending all types of military cooperation and military exports. 1 month later, leading businessman Petro Poroshenko won the presidential election on a pro-West platform. 2 months later, pro-Russian forces shot down a Malaysian airliner over the eastern Ukraine conflict zone, killing all 298 people on board. In September, NATO confirmed Russian troops and heavy military equipment entered eastern Ukraine. Later that month, the Ukrainian government and representatives of the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic and the Luhansk People's Republic signed a tentative truce, but the ceasefire agreement never really stopped fighting. In February 2015, the Parliament of Ukraine registered a draft decree on suspending diplomatic relations with Russia. Although this move did not materialize, later in 2017, the Ukrainian foreign minister said that there was no diplomatic relations with Russia in terms of content. In October 2016, the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry officially advised the country's citizens to avoid any type of travel to Russia or transit through its territory. This past May, Russian President Vladimir Putin officially opened the bridge over the Kerch Strait, which linked southern Russia to Crimea. Ukraine calls this move illegal and says it will step up its naval and coast guard activity in the Sea of Azov.